What it do? What it do? It's your boy DJ Nova Fresh, and this is Lightning Strike Podcast in the building, and I'm kicking it with the main DJ in Southern California, and that is. Man, they about to flip a table on you, bro. You better chill out. They about to flip this table on you, bro. Nah, everybody on edge, bro. We all on edge right now, and rightfully so. It's not a time to be alive. This is insane. This is insane, bro. Like, patients are being tested. Well, we can't bear this, bro. Well, I didn't go live. Man, we don't like this. We don't like this, Brodie. Man, at this point, bro, I don't even want to say nothing. Man, even D-Hop gone, bro. Hopkins gone, bro. Like, what other team saying we not, bro? The Commanders are making all kind of moves. Commanders are letting it be known that it is Super Bowl or nothing, bro. Man, they went and spent the money to upgrade. Bro, you know what's crazy? Even the Saints are making moves. How the hell they go from last no cap space to being able to sign all these Justin Reed? Justin Reed's a solid safety, bro. Man, it's like, I believe though, bro. At the end of the day, I believe. But it's like, bro, so you got to make something shake. No, I'm a real believer. I just, something got to shake. Can something shake? Bro, like, shake something, bro. Sign somebody, bro. Sign an offensive lineman, bro, not Boozman. Offensive lineman.
Okay.
Is it Boozman or Bozeman?
Bozeman.
I like Najee, bro. I do like the Najee signing.
Offensive line at home.
I can't even say nothing on that, bro.
Offensive line at home. What's wrong with y'all?
Max Patty, bro. I'm disappointed to have added nothing to the wide receiver. True. It's not over, but it's like, bro, like some of the key free agents that are proven talent are no longer available. Yeah. What's good, Oliver 17 said, what's up, bro? Turn the TV off, man. Man, turn something off, bro. Turn the X off.
Oh boy. Frenzy.
What up, Eric? Can we draft Eric Butler Jr. next year from San Diego State for safety then? Can we draft him? I'm already putting the bid in. For Eric Butler Jr. from San Diego State.
What is good? What is good? What's showing up?
Man, I just don't.
On a Tuesday.
They say Cup, and I'm just like, at this point, I mean, we picking the scraps. At this point, we picking the scraps for free agent receivers. You know what I'm saying? I kind of wanted. I thought like Devontae Adams would have been a good pickup because he still has some gas in the tank.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Would have.
He would have been a great pickup because he had gas in the tank. And now I'm just like, bro, get somebody with right before E bro, like the line above E. You can bring them in. Keenan Allen, Maury Cooper, Stephon Diggs still out there. He's a diva. Like Cooper Kupp is gonna be available.
No.
Huh?
I said, do you want a wide receiver or no?
Man, we ain't even signed Josh Palmer. Like, he in-house. We ain't even signed him back. Like, bro, Joe, I believe in you, Joe, but like, tell me something, Joe. Like, you gotta tell me something, bro. Like, you're not telling us nothing. Like the Bozeman thing threw everybody for a loop. I think that's when everybody hit panic. When you came with J.K. Scott and Bozeman.
What is that?
Back
at it again. We back
It's
again.
absolutely, bro.
You
Because
see
it's
it?
day 2 and it's been quiet on the front. But you go look
Chargers
at the
take
Saints.
free
You go look at
agents
the Saints, bro. The Saints up here.
2025.
The Saints up here willing and dealing like they just had money and they got back under the cap and they signed all these people, bro. And then they're going to be under the cap next year, too. The Saints, bro. The Saints came from 32nd in cap space with negative $100 and something million to signing all these players. Jawan Johnson, Justin Reed, all these, bro. You say Bosa going to Buffalo? I ain't even worried about that right now, man. I ain't even worried about Bosa right now, man. We like sign. I better hear a flurry of signings tomorrow, bro.
A flurry. Boy said better be a flurry.
Traeger, you don't speak that evil on this room. Talking about a $90 million extension. Don't speak that evil in here.
See, Traeger get it. You know what I'm saying? Traeger get it, man. Y'all way too. Y'all on 10 right now, man. I need everybody at like a 4. You know what I'm saying? We need.
Bro, like we ain't signing nobody, Brodie. Brodie, I can't be patient like this, bro. Washington then built a powerhouse over there, and we still muddling around.
You're out here play pimping.
They out there really getting it right now. Washington is like, we're gonna protect our quarterback. They got Tunsil and they got an old boy from Texas. They not playing around, bro. They said you're gonna put some respect on us. Commanders is in go mode, bro. Do I sound entitled?
Man, look.
I sound entitled, right?
You ready to jump into it, man? First vent of the day.
I just won my little 2 bands, bro. We got $84 million left.
First vent of the day, bro. Let's bring them on. See what we got. Let's see. Oof. Booming. It's booming. Vincent, what's good? Lightning Strike Podcast. Welcome. Charger Getting Free Agency 2025. What's on your mind? Is that you?
Oh, my bad.
Sound engineer?
The culture for a little bit of it. I want my team to be getting these players. I wanted all these players, but when you look at it from a money standpoint, DK wanted a $150 million contract.
Yeah.
He's not worth it. He had 108 targets last year and 68 receptions.
Okay.
That's like we throw into Quentin Johnston 120 times and he had 60 receptions. Like, I mean, the guy is big play, and that's good, but we weren't going to pay that. In the history of Jim Harbaugh's teams, he's always had his best receiver was what's his name that Richard Sherman got in a fight with on the field.
Michael Crabtree.
Michael Crabtree. His best receiver was Michael Crabtree. I mean, I'll say this: if George Kittle was on the trade block, the Chargers would have done anything to get that player. Why? Because he values his tight end. There's nobody out of this free agency that I've seen that is really like worth getting receiver wise, other than T. Higgins, but he got signed already. I think the Chargers. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think Devontae Adams was worth it. Like, I think that would have been a solid pickup, man. Devontae Adams, regardless of what we think, he's produced every year.
But here's the thing about Devontae. One, Devontae is already hates the Chargers for all the shit that we talked about.
It's sports, man. It's sports. Money cures all.
Yeah. Money cures, but if you look at it from this standpoint, wouldn't you want somebody that could grow with Herbert and do that? Like, you got a fix for 2 years, maybe a year. We don't know how he's going to perform off of a 2-year contract, and then after that, we're back on the receiver market.
No,
who knows?
You're right. I'm saying bring him in so he can help develop. Anybody that we bring in is going to be a bridge to the next one, right? Because it's the last show right now, but you also need to develop QJ some more, and you need to develop Brandon Rice, and you probably can draft somebody or get a young kid off somebody's practice squad to continue to develop them for 2 years with Devontae. You know what I'm saying? They can learn to prepare for the games from somebody like Devontae, right?
Here's what I'm thinking about QJ.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say we get our second round pick. We keep our first round. We draft either defensive tackle, running back, or tight end if it falls, or if any of the two bigs fall to us at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. We get one of those. Second round, we get either a running back or a tight end if we didn't get it in the first round. All right. And there's a bunch of good receivers coming out that would be going good in the second round. Now, if we trade our like a third or a fourth and a fifth and QJ to jump up to the second round and then next year's third round pick and pick up one of these better wide receivers, you get out of the QJ project because that shit's just not working. And you keep your third round pick, get an offensive lineman in there because cheap. I mean, dude, that scared the shit out of me. When I saw a multi-year deal, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know what to say about that, but it had to be because Kelly signed with I think he signed with the Falcons
Yeah.
or so. He went to the Falcons. So there's no really good center out there. I think that they did it just to keep him around just in case. I think they're going for a center. Or they're going to what's his name?
Zion. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you look at it like when let's just look at it, Phillip Rivers era. I have my Phillip Rivers jersey on. It kind of sucks. I can't see you guys can't see me with my Phillip Rivers jersey on. But all those years when we were in free agency, there was years that we went out and we won free agency every single year. What happened? We didn't even do anything.
Yeah.
Like I think in a way like we gotta trust the head coach and the GM. Every single place that Jim Harbaugh's been, he's won.
Yeah.
So until he doesn't, like I don't think the guy's ever had a losing season.
Yeah.
Like, we can't really like sit over here and I can't personally look at him and be like, oh, like I lost all faith in Jim Harbaugh because I mean the guy at Stanford won.
Yeah.
When he was at San Diego, he won. His first year, I think, was his first. Actually, I'm sorry, his first year he had a losing season in San Diego. And that was his first year as head coaching. He's never had a losing season since. Goes to San Francisco, wins 3 years in a row, 3 NFC championships, and then last year he went 8-8.
Mm-hmm.
Went to Michigan, had built that team up, and then he had a couple years where he wasn't like the best, but he wasn't the greatest. I think he went like 8-4 a couple seasons or something like that.
Yeah.
But then he just built the defensive line, built the offensive line, ran the ball, did exactly what he wanted to do, and look at over there. Like they won the Natty without having a receiver. Ain't nobody could name a receiver off of that thing, and the only reason why we can is because he was drafted to us.
My cucumber, he was asking for too much for DK. But no, you're right though, man. I'm not giving up faith. I'm just whining. And it's not really. I don't really care about the big names of like the receivers that's serviceable. I like the Devontae Adams because he was serviceable. He was a bridge.
Mm-hmm.
He was a bridge to get over the hump. Now where I'm hitting the panic and I'm complaining is the offensive line. Like, bro, like the talent is there. Like those guys, if they're good over there, they're gonna be good here. Like it doesn't change. Like what you're doing doesn't change. You're good there. You're gonna be good here. And usually you can find those guys for years. You know what I'm saying? They can go up to like 38. Some of those guys can play till they're like 38.
Yeah.
And it's like that's
Kevin
where you
Zeitler is one of those guys.
Yeah, you want to hit the home run with those guys. If you see those guys available, then you want to go get them. That's why
I agree.
That's why I'm panicking. Like, bro, you gotta sign these big name offensive linemen. Like, we gotta protect Justin. Spending the money like they did in the past years on the names. Cornerback, that's a tricky position. Receiver, yes, that could be a tricky position. Because a lot of guys can crap to bed when they get there. But these offensive line, the trenches, that's where the money's the money. It's the reason why some of these dudes be with their team for their whole career. And usually if those guys, like Ryan Kelly, he probably got let go. They probably let him walk because, he's 31 and they probably found a steal at a younger, cheaper guy that they're like, well, we could just get 10 years out of this guy. Why hold this guy back?
Yeah, I agree. I think Kevin Zeitler was one of those guys that I really wanted the Chargers to pick up. It's a really good guard, and he's like 33.
Mm-hmm.
33. He could have played like at least 3 or 4 seasons. Guard is a pretty big position, but I mean he's not a tackle, so he's not going to be like getting the bulk of the bulk of the hits and whatnot. And I agree because we all heard this thing last year that Jim Harbaugh wants an offensive line. He wants to build the offensive line. So I thought that this year, like free agency, we are going to go hard on offensive line and defensive tackles because there were some defensive tackles out there that I wanted to. What's his name? Was it Quinnen Williams that went to the Patriots?
No,
the defensive tackle.
He went. Did he leave? Did he leave? The Jets. That's who we talking about.
I don't know. Somebody. There was a defensive tackle from the Eagles that was a free agent that I thought left.
Milton Williams.
Yeah, Milton Williams. I would have wanted him. Somebody to like help shore up that defensive line.
I wish we could have re-signed Poona Ford. Like, why we let Poona Ford walk into the next locker room in the same building? Like,
Chico, I got you up next, bro.
And then everybody's talking about Bosa to the Bills he got $12 million, I think, to go to the Bills for 1 year.
Yeah.
I mean, that's solid for them. That's solid for them.
If this is the last thing that I'm saying, and you guys got more people, I'm gonna say this right now. Joey Bosa could go play 4 games for 150 mil for another team for all I care. That guy, and I say 4 games, people are going to say, well, he played 14 games or 10 games last season for us. No, he really played 4 games because he came on the field and he was trash on the field up until 4 games left.
I think he just had a lot of health problems. I think health caught up with him. He's a big dude. That's a big frame. That frame on him is like humongous, bro.
And here's another thing to think about too. Like, I don't know what our cap space is next year, but if we not like we're just getting the players to be serviceable and help us and whatnot, and we build through the draft. I don't know next year's edge players that are coming out that the Chargers might want to go and get, but if we are saving money to go get that because we know that now Mac is on a 1-year deal. We let go of Joey Bosa, and we really only have Thule and Bud Dupree. And Bud Dupree is a free agent next year too. So like that might be a thing too. Like
Bud old though, man. Bud old.
Yeah, they want to keep the money, like especially for at the end of the year where the trade deadline and whatnot. Like there might be some players that are on the chopping block or on the trade deadline later on in the year that we might want to pick up, and we want to be that team that picks up the best player to help our team. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to be optimistic about this. So I get you, culture, but.
Yeah, I'm being, like I say, man, I'm just whining right now. I just really want an offensive line, bro. I don't care. Just build a wall, replace those 3. You cannot have watched film and said, these are the 3 players I want to move forward with. Zion Johnson did have some good games, some good film, but not enough film to say, man, this is when I got these other people that's free agents, he don't have enough film to say, I want him over them.
All right.
No,
all right.
Of course not.
All right.
But I think he's the best out of the 3. I would rather keep him and let go of the other 2.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Like I'm right there with you, man. Like I'm afraid what's going to happen this season. Since I was like, hey, you know what? And trust.
All right, Vincent. All right.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for
See what's going on today.
Hearts waiting for players to get cut tomorrow. Man, man, I hope so, man. Like, does Cooper Kupp have anything left in the tank? Like, how many games did he play last year? I gotta see, bro. Because everybody's like, Cooper Kupp. Like, did he? I mean, he got replaced expeditiously. Like, it wasn't. He didn't even have a fall off. He just got replaced.
He was hurt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He just got like instantly replaced. Like, he went from Cooper Kupp, that dude, to
Yo, what's up, guys?
He was literally
What
a
up?
Triple Crown winner.
What's up, my
What's
boy?
up, my boy?
Lightning Strike
What up,
Podcast.
what up?
How you feeling?
Glad to join in. You guys out? Where you guys from?
Cali.
We're right here in Cali, man.
Yeah, I live like 15 minutes from SoFi.
Oh, you
that's-
right there
that's
down the
the
street.
best.
We're gonna stay at your house then.
Yeah.
Turn up.
I want to ask you guys a question. What's after day 2? What's your grade you give our team for free agency so far?
I'll say a D.
For
Eddie.
real.
Eds
Might be watching, bro. Can't give him too much.
So they said they got Evan Ingram visiting. So, like, if we get that, I think weapon-wise, we're in a great place, like with Najee and him, because running back-wise, there wasn't really shit on the market. So I'm cool with Najee, especially the deal we got with him.
Yeah.
I think we just completely dropped the ball in the trenches, though, like by far, like you guys were mentioning earlier. O-line and D-line, there was tons of pieces that we should have gone after with the amount of money we had. And, like,
Not you
Harbaugh-
guys.
Kiko, just Nova.
Like we could have just signed. We could have re-signed
Bro,
Puna
that was-
Ford and re-signed and Tart. We could have.
Or they could have gone for Jonathan Allen, would have been dope. When
Yeah,
Tennessee got
but-
cut.
But
Would've been dope.
if they would have re-signed those two and they didn't go after nobody, I would have been cool with them going to the draft with that.
For sure.
And then, you go get the interior line and you sign the interior line. And I would have been cool with the free agency. If we didn't get a receiver, I would have been kind of like, but like, yeah.
They just shot the ball on both sides of D-line and O-line. Like, there was multiple O-line that were great, like the center, the Bears guy, and then
Yeah, he was a major pickup. And then Kelly.
What point did we panic?
Thursday.
Apparently, there's more cuts that are supposed to happen tomorrow. I guess tomorrow is when a lot of the bonus and cap monies actually start to hit. So there might be more cuts. So maybe like they're cooking up something we don't know, where they're talking with other teams. And
Thursday, Montoya.
there's gonna be some more signings. But I'd say like by I don't know, early next week, if there ain't nothing happening still, like we're just gonna go into the draft. I mean, unless they hit big on the draft, we're gonna be a worse team roster wise than last year. That's for sure. Because I mean, weapons they can still improve on, but in the trenches we're gonna be worse because we lost Kuna. It's just not there.
My thing
Especially with our D.
My thing is, go ahead.
Especially with the DN depth too, is because like the other guy was saying, we have Bud Dupree next year. He's a free agent. We just lost Brodie, so it's really just Thule is the only like young core guy we have at DN. Because
I think they're gonna load up. I think they're gonna load up this year in DN in the draft. But I was not expecting to lose Puna Ford. I thought Puna and Tart was gonna come, and I would have been happy with that move. But the fact that we didn't, that kind of like just popped red flags. It's like, man, and then you went for cheap. He wasn't even that expensive.
At all.
And then we got a word sit up here and like I'm thinking about the Joey Bosa and the Bills, right? They cut Von Miller and they bring in Joey. That's kind of like strange for me.
Yeah, it's like they just kind of break even with that because Von Miller was getting a little hurt right now in the last 2 years too. So it's not really much of a difference. It's not really a win-win. They just kind of got a little bit younger because Joey's 29. So it's just like, he's a little promising because he's a little younger, but at this point on paper and everything, there's nothing to show for it because every year I think he's missed like 40 games in the last 3.5 years or something.
And you don't get no younger in football. You don't get no younger in football. You only get older.
Yeah. So right now, I mean, as far as my wish list, I pray that we can get Ingram and then Becton, the Eagles guard, Mekhi Becton. I think that would be
man.
Really
that would be massive because
he's still on the board.
Yeah, because whatchamacallit likes tackles that can play guard. Harbaugh.
Exactly.
So and he's a tackle that plays guard and he plays it well. This dude is I'm surprised.
I mean, all we need is just like 2 players. Like, if we can get Ingram, I feel like that's dope. Just like I said, offensive weapons. We got a running back now with Najee. He's 1,000-yard runner. He's not explosive, but still consistent. And then it's like Ingram's going to be a great pass catcher. And then if we, draft a receiver in the first 3 rounds and then you're kind of good on offense there. It's just guarding. Like I said, the trenches is number one the team needs to do. You see how the Eagles won. Like, they're number one in the trenches, both sides of the ball. They went and built their whole team around that. And that's what Harbaugh is, said he's trying to do, is build around the trenches.
Not signing Bozeman. Not signing
That's
him.
why. Oh, that shit was garbage.
You don't see the vision. You don't see the vision, bro.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
like Bozeman?
Nah, I'm just trolling. I don't see the
I was
vision.
about to say, he was like one of the worst rated centers last year.
I also do not see the vision. But if I had to say, my best educated guess, a locker room, veteran presence, backup situation, and we got something cooking.
Yeah. In a perfect world, I say they sign Ingram, Becton, and then bring back Keenan, and then maybe like some depth D-line, and then go to the draft like that. If they could do that, I think that's a home run, but it ain't a perfect world. I feel like that's a long stretch. But if they can get at least one of those guys, like, I'll take it. Shit, they need to do something, because the money's just sitting there, and I don't know, like, what you got to get better. You got to build your team. You got to make moves. Like, all the champion teams, the Chiefs, the Eagles, they've all been, making moves like these last 3 years to build their rosters up. So you got to do something,
Danger,
sit around.
Danger Dave, I hear you, bro. Like, I think he is a backup too, but still, bro, I wouldn't have had him nowhere in that locker room, bro. Just because how like watching film and just watching Justin get killed because of him, like, it irritates my soul, bro.
Because of him,
90%. If you watch the film, bro, the film don't lie. You can't hide on film, bro.
Nah, yeah.
Like, he literally, like, if they stunted every stunt that these teams did, they were able to kill Justin because he could not pick up stunts.
Yeah, nah, not at all.
He just...
how you guys feel about Cooper Kupp if we got him?
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. I just feel like same thing. He's gotten hurt the last 2 years, and he's kind of, I don't know. I mean, if we get him for dumbass cheap and the Rams release him, like, all right, but I'd rather have Keenan come back over Kupp, to be honest. You know what I mean?
I'm willing to go. Like, my thing is, if we built the O-line, if we spent the money on the O-line and D-line, I'm willing to take my risk with a young guy in a draft at receiver.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to take that. I'm willing to take that, because you know what? Now Justin has time to throw.
100%. Yeah.
He has time to throw to these guys. He don't have time right now. And then I like the Najee pickup because now he got a check down. Now he has a check down.
Yeah. But the thing is that I'm worried about Najee is Najee kind of relies more running wise. He's a good pass catcher. Running wise though, he relies on a good O-line.
Yeah, and we don't have that.
Again, like, we don't have that. So that's why he's going to do like 3 yards a goddamn carry. It's just like, again, they got to do something at O-line and the trenches.
I will give JK that, bro. JK made stuff happen with a BS line.
He made stuff happen out of nothing, which was good. I feel like that's the one.
Are we signing him? Like, what's going on with JK? Are we bringing him back?
Gotta be patient, bro.
Bro, you keep saying, like, bro, you've been saying this patient stuff, all this kumbaya and meditation stuff. I don't do that, bro. I like chaos, bro. I like urgency, bro. I like moving with a sense of urgency, bro. I ain't got that patience, bro. I
need everybody to find their zen.
Let's take it till the weekend, man. Give it till the weekend.
Too long, bro. Everybody gonna be on planes to that new destination.
Out through the mouth.
Man, he over here being a Zen master, bro. I was irritated last night thinking about that, bro. He over here trying to calm me down. Let me be crunk. Can you get crunk with me, Brodie?
I won't do it. I see the transfer energy that you're trying to put on me. And I rebuke thee.
See what I got to deal with, y'all? He want to be the calm one, and I got to be, out here on the limb, like, ready to fight everybody. Like, I ain't happy, bro. Give me the interior line, bro. Joe.
Front lines.
Joe. I need a line, Joe.
Who you guys feeling?
We need a line.
What are your, like, top 3 kind of targets in this year's draft?
All of them.
I don't even know. Right now, everybody. Everybody. At this rate, are we going to draft somebody? Are we going to draft anybody, or he going to go and, like, trade the draft for next year?
Trade the draft pick for real, though. I like to see them get a running back in the draft, too, though, get a little young.
Carlos, we're going to be all right, bro. We're going to be all right. I just ain't at peace right now, Carlos. I just want to be upset.
I was going to say Hampton or Scannable. I'd love to get them.
All right, Kiko, that's your time. We got to get you up out of here.
You don't like them? bro. He's a grinder.
He's line for Scatterboo right now.
Hold on.
We don't have a line.
Did you hear what he said? He said you didn't watch that game. One single game.
I watched a bunch of AFC. I went to college, so I'm an AFC guy.
Yeah, I don't want no running back. We ain't got no line right now for the running back. Shoot.
Build up in the trenches. I gotta run those. It's nice talking to y'all, man.
Appreciate you.
Both up, my boy.
Peace out, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, we got like 10 or 11 picks, I think. We need. Thank you, David. Thank you, David. We need trenches. We need the trenches. What's the voice of the trenches? Where Lil Durk at? The voice of the trenches. We need the voice of the trenches here. If we don't get anything else, we need trenches. I don't care about nothing else. I don't care about no other free agents. If we don't get the interior line and we don't get the D line done, I don't care about nothing else, bro. Miss me on the DK, miss me on the Devontae, miss me on the Diggs, miss me on all these other superstar receivers and running backs. If we ain't got an interior offensive line and a D line, bro, I don't want to talk, bro. We ain't going nowhere.
I sure
hate to see you like this, brother Nova.
Did Mark Andrews get cut?
I sure hate to see you like this.
I wouldn't mind Mark Andrews coming to the Chargers, but that means we're gonna have to give up a draft pick because he's still under contract. Unless he know that they cutting players. You know what, bro? I'm trying to believe, Brodie. I'm trying to believe. I really am, bro. I'm trying to be patient and believe. I didn't sleep well last night. Up here worried about the draft. You got me over here trying to meditate and be all calm and stuff, bro. That junk ain't working right now.
Get you some sage.
My phone going off. He got the Saints. The New Orleans Saints out here with no money signing people, bro.
Nowlands?
Look up the Commanders then signed everybody. They done built the North. They done built the North.
The North remembers.
Yeah, they done built the North over there in Commander Land. Shoot, Jaden Daniels got all the protection.
Hey, what's goody?
What's good, y'all? How you doing?
Welcome to Charger Getting. Free agency 2025. How you feeling?
Listen, I'm delusional, but hear me out.
All right, go.
I'm delusional, but hear me out. Look, a lot of the pieces we need, this draft has an abundance.
Yeah.
D-line, edge, running back. There's some good receivers in there that we can get in the late rounds.
Yeah.
Now, do I think we still need to sign somebody free agency? Of course.
Yeah.
We should get a tight end.
Okay.
We should get a guard.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so much stuff we can do in the draft. And last year, that was arguably the best thing of our offseason was the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about it.
So I feel like we're kind of panicking a little bit. When it comes to saying, okay, it's day two.
Not we, Eddie.
Hold on. I'll be straight up. I'm panicking, Eddie, for the simple fact we haven't signed the trenches. I don't care about the receivers. I don't care about the running backs. I don't care about the cornerbacks. I don't care about the safety. We didn't re-sign Poona Ford. We didn't upgrade the interior line. Until we do, I ain't gonna be at peace, bro. I don't care. I can't see the draft right now because I need interior linemen. I need to protect Herbert. I need to protect our investment. I'm tired of seeing Herbert get his helmet knocked off. You know what I'm saying?
I get you. I think my thing too is like let's paint a picture too, right? If we know that this front office can draft well, right? I mean, let's be real. I don't think they're gonna go in and not invest in the trenches if they've been doing all this talk and saying we did Herbert a disservice, we did Herbert this. You know what I mean? Because they've been saying that.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it is something they realize and they will address, right? But here's another thing I feel like people got to understand too. And I know you mentioned you didn't really care about this position, but let's say we did get DK and gave him that $30 million, right? $30 million a year. And the moment he starts being mediocre, everybody gonna start complaining.
Oh yeah.
So for the people who are again not happy that we didn't get a big free agent, they would have been the same ones throwing stones after the front office because these dudes are looking mediocre.
I'm not.
You can say his name.
No. I'm going on record. I'm not mad about not getting a big name receiver. I'm not mad at that at all. I'm mad that we're not getting the interior lineman, the big name proven interior lineman. That's what I'm mad about. That's what I'm upset about.
I agree. Another thing too that I feel like I've been thinking about with Bradley Bozeman, right? Me personally, I'm not a fan. I feel like 99% of us are not fans. You have the one-off Charger fan that for whatever reason he protected Herbert in that one little Saints thing, that little video of him bucking, bro. I don't care about that. But I feel like it's also a consistency thing where Herbert, out of all the quarterbacks in this draft, he ain't never had no consistency. He had different offenses after different offense. Center, yeah, he has had different centers. I feel like they're trying to keep a continuity thing where him and the center are already locked in. Even though Bozeman wasn't great, he was average. You want to give a quarterback that consistency, which I also think they should just move Zion because Zion been with Herbert. But in terms of a center and the play calling and the smarts, like the intelligence it needs for that position, I feel like they want to keep Herbert with the same dude. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't.
That's my thing. Sorry about that. Was my alarm went off.
Hello.
You still there, Eddie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Yeah, I was just saying. I feel like they just wanted to keep Herbert with the same center. I think that's if they do have him as the starting center, it's because they want to give Herbert that continuity. You know what I mean? That consistency.
Yeah.
Not that I agree with it though. I think we should get a center for sure.
Man, I ain't realized we had this many Facebook comments. It didn't notify me.
Are they going crazy over there?
Man, they're going crazy. Chris, like, Puna is 29 and had already peaked. We didn't want to offer him that kind of contract. He went for the money. This is Chris that actually covers the Chargers for the LA Journal.
What's up, Chris?
He's a sports journalist that
Mr. Hot Food himself.
Yeah. Chris, and then the mirror over there.
I know Amir. Give me. I'm trying to get Eddie like two more minutes because I know you're gonna come in here. And...
I just seen your post, Amir, on Facebook. My bad. Shout out Jackie, always tapping in with us, man. He said extend Slater and draft a center to learn from Bozeman. Guards are solid and can rotate. Yeah, I'm like, man, you could do some 2-year deals for some of these interior linemen to bridge that gap with the guys that you draft, the young talent that you draft and bring in and groom. Unless we get those, we know we got a day one guy like some of these guys need that time to develop because I don't want them to get thrown to the wolves and learn bad habits or lose confidence in the trenches. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Eddie, you got any final thoughts?
Yeah, I'll let somebody else get up here. All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, when we got 10 at quarterback, I'm choosing us every time. I don't care if we look inconsistent. I don't care if we lose into these teams. There have been so many shortcomings with this team where I feel like it's just a little hiccup where we could have beat certain teams. So as long as we got 10, man, I'm cool. I'm rocking with the squad.
Bro.
Love y'all, man.
Love y'all too, man. Y'all, you take it easy, bro.
Stay up, Eddie.
You too. Love the show, man. Have a good one.
You too.
You're right, Chris. Getting young is the key, bro. 10 picks in the draft, 100%. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready, bro, for Joe to make his moves.
We can tell, man.
So, like, everybody's saying, like, Brodie, what day can I panic for real on then, Brodie?
I think I honestly, bro, it looks like previous Charger seasons when my bad.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
My bad. I'm tight like everybody else, bro. I'm tight like everybody else. Guys like me who've been with the team since the '70s, we're everybody's sick to their stomach. So forgive us for our shortcomings. But bro, it looks like prior ownership, and they didn't want to bring in any free agents. That there was excuse after excuse after excuse, and in the following season was subpar because the rest of the league loads up, right? The AFC West is loading up. The AFC East is loading up. Everybody's loading up to be able to compete and go further, and win more games. And it looks like the Chargers are trying to drag into the following season, right, with some ragtag cats and try to have them do the most.
Mm-hmm.
And this for the life of me, I don't understand. This makes zero sense. It makes zero sense because you're going to tell everybody, believe in the process.
Hold on.
Stay with us, and it's the winning culture, and you got to build it. Well, to be perfectly honest with you, right? Staley said that nonsense about building culture, this, that, and the third. And, Staley was really struggling. To the point where, everyone knew. My son was 11, and he said, Dad, why is the Chargers coach so dumb? He was 11. To me, it reminds me of previous seasons when the upper brass in the Chargers organization is struggling. There's something going on with the upper brass because you can't tell me that you're trying to bring in a winning culture and the fans jump in, and then now you have a fan base like they do in Cleveland or they do in Pittsburgh. These places that are, or Baltimore. You're not building that. You're not, because those organizations, they're bringing free agents in, they're winning games, they're moving along in the playoffs, and here's the Chargers on some training wheels, just looking completely inept. So I don't understand, bro. Like,
I'm not mad.
Tell me different.
I'm not mad. Like I say, I'm not mad about the not signing the receiver situation, right? Even though we need to address the receiver thing, I'm not mad about it. What I'm really upset is the offensive line situation and the defensive line situation.
Yeah, but that the wide receivers, letting defenders go, letting opponent. I understand the bird said that the opponent was he was going over the top, but it's like the Chargers defense looked really good. If you guys remember the first 6-7 games of the season, the Chargers defense looked really good. Part of that is because Denzel Perryman was playing opponent forward. He's doing good. Tier Tart is doing good. And then after that, everybody gets hurt and the team starts falling apart and we start losing game after game after game. And so right now, bro, it just does not look good for the organization. It's a bad look for Harbaugh. It's a bad look for the coaching staff. It's a bad look for the ownership, but it's the upper brass chargering again.
Amir,
and I just don't.
Hey, Mir, they're going after you, man.
I'm in full recognition mode.
They say don't you ever compare Harbaugh to Staley. They will come to your house with pitchforks.
Oh, yeah, they come to my house with pitchforks. They might not walk back out. So, but I'm just saying, like, it that's what it looks like, bro. You can say what you want. I mean, I don't mean to compare Staley to Harbaugh. I mean, obviously, Staley couldn't win, when he was trying to win. But it just looks embarrassing. You guys know I'm telling the truth. It looks embarrassing, and you guys know it.
I don't know, man. I just want an offensive line. That's all I want. I want to protect
the organization, and you are thinking on the same path.
They say you wearing Raiders gear right now.
No, I'm not. I've been wearing Chargers gear longer than some of them cats been alive in the man.
No, I'm all for it, man. I understand the frustration with you. I'm with you on it. Brodie is teaching me patience, to trust the process, and I'm trusting the process. I believe in Joe.
But we don't see the process, is what I'm saying.
Because it's secretive. It's secretive.
Where is the process?
Somebody, Tyler just said, I think, hold on, was it Tyler?
We see everybody else's process. We see everybody else signing. We see their process, right? Or no?
Look, Tyler O'Neill said that he said, no joke, my buddy saw Elvin Ingram with some guy with a Chargers hat on at Shake Shack.
Okay, well, I'm all the way at New York.
Eddie say, I feel like the ownership is traumatized from JC Jackson.
That's very possible.
82 million.
That's what you got Harbaugh for. That's what you got the coaches for. That's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to act like, okay, so we know better because we're the Harbaugh team, right?
Yeah.
Okay? And so, everybody else's due process, bringing in free agents. You see what the Eagles did. They made it work. Let me just ask you two something. Would you have been happy if the Chargers made the Super Bowl last season and lost?
Yeah. Because hell, I was happy.
Good, right?
I was at peace that we made the playoffs, even though we lost. I was at peace because we wasn't even supposed to be there.
So what I'm saying is that teams like the Eagles have figured out how to win in this league consistently.
Although say let him in, you got 6 times.
Listen, I'm gonna let you guys do what you're gonna do. I'll go down in the comments.
Appreciate you.
Right now, for me, from my point of view, it looks like seasons past when the organization just they're thinking about whatever they're thinking, and don't nobody know what the hell they're doing, and it just looks really bad from the outside.
Yeah,
that's trauma. Amir. Are we gonna
It
get
is, bro. I've been with the team since the '70s. Mark that and mark it well. You heard? Mark it well. Amir's been with the team since the '70s.
I got you.
All right, enough said.
Appreciate you, brother.
I'll holler at y'all. Word up. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow.
All right, man.
Yep.
What's good, guys?
What up?
Jake, what's happening? Lightning Strike Podcast.
Nothing much.
What up, Jake?
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, always got to keep it real on Charger Syndicate, man. Exactly what's going on. Because I'm in the same boat. Everybody wants to panic. Yeah. But here's the deal. How can we see how this regime is going to thrive if we're panicking right now in the start of year 2? That's just unfair. Like, you got to understand is year 1, it was about building the culture first.
Yeah.
The fact that, and I called this originally, I said, I think this team is going to go 10-7, 11-6. And the only reason of it is because I'm not focused on the construction of the roster. I'm not even focused on, some of the key spots that we know that we have that's going to get us there. It was more about how Harbaugh works in the trenches.
Yeah.
That's the way that we win these games. We won the games we were supposed to. That's step 1. The next step now is to start focusing on games that we know now we need to compete with, which is the above 500 teams. So at this point, what sucks right now? Losing Poona Ford, yes. We lost our run stopper. That's one that really, really kills. I hope they would have honestly have filled that patch with Jonathan Allen, but it's too late for us. Does losing, Christian Fulton was one thing, but if we got Dante Jackson, something in there, I trust Jesse Minter to build this defense. Whatever he sees, we're going to get it for him.
Yeah.
Because there has to be some sort of method to his
I like Dante Jackson. LSU guy, man, he's fast as hell too. He's fast. He has track speed, good coverage. He can recover in coverage, real good break on the ball. Like I said, man, I'm only just upset because it was some interior offensive line pieces that I wish we would have got. That's all I care about. I don't care about, all right, we let the Devontae Adams. Cool. For me, Devontae would have made sense as a bridge to give, he would have taught the guys and he would have gave Herbert a nice veteran target and he would have helped the young guys develop or learn how to practice for the game. Interior line is where the trenches is where I cared the most. Like, I'm with you. When Poona Ford left, I'm like, damn, like that's meat. We let meat go. And then the interior line, I'm like, bro, Ryan Kelly would have been a nice bridge for a young center coming in to learn from that, to a center coming in, learning under Kelly, a guy that can set the protection. You see, oftentimes Herbert is running behind on the play clock because he's trying to set the line protection, something that Boozman should be doing. You've been in the league like over 8 years, bro. You should be setting that for him.
But I think the problem when it comes to Bozeman, and I think we all knew that, is like Bozeman, he was the lowest graded, like the last graded PFF center. And it was just like, but you see exactly why he is because I don't trust him to, as far as like speaking amongst the entire offensive line, to stay strong, keep the pocket clean for Justin to now go and distribute the ball, let alone open up holes for our run game to be efficient. And so, like getting Najee Harris like we did, I'm not mad at the move. And I think the value that we got for 1 year, I feel happy with than giving him a multi-year because then I would have felt different about it.
Yeah.
So at least getting a guy that we know, the scary part, yes, 3.5 yards a rush does scare me. But if you put him in a better offensive line, in a better situation, maybe you could turn the 3.5 into potentially 5. And I'll be okay with that.
Yeah.
And you get a second running back to tandem with this to keep the trenches going. That's what's perfect about it. But yes, the interior O-line, that's what made me pissed about Ryan Kelly and Will Fries literally off the court.
Yep.
Because those were exactly our guys I thought we would have signed, knowing that it can help out with building more of Jamari Salyer and even with Zion Johnson. But it's like, why are we honestly still being loyal to Bradley Bozeman? Look, I get it. He protected our quarterback in one game.
Yeah.
I get that. But we have to be real about this. This is what makes me always reminisce. Could you imagine if Corey Linsley did not have that heart issue and he was a part of this offensive line? We would have never had this issue.
Yeah.
It would have been nasty.
Yeah.
But because And the other thing is, too, now that I think about it, I'm not mad that we got Ladd McConkey in that second round of the draft. But could you imagine if we didn't get him? And let's say we got Jackson Powers Johnson. We would also never be in this type of predicament because JPJ would have been just like what Kansas City was doing with Creed Humphrey. We would have already solidified that main piece in the center and work around for the interior, because as long as you have that one center, then that is what's going to help that the rest of the interior now start to gel.
Yep.
So if we find that guy in this draft, which is what it feels like it may be leaning towards,
gonna have to,
because for them to not make so much like splashy moves in the free agency just only tells me, and this is the method of Harbaugh, is he wants to build his way.
Yeah.
Which means you go and you get the players that he's going to draft and he's going to develop. So he has to value this draft so much that a lot of the Charger fans are not seeing that into fruition just yet. And I get it. I solely get it. But don't lose your heads. Be patient. Stay calm, because, yeah. And I mean, it's like, weren't we just doing this last year?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm just emotional because I had a whole list. If you see my list of just offensive linemen, that's all I cared about. I had a whole list, and I just seen them come off my board one after another, and I'm just like, bro, like sign somebody, bro. Like sign somebody. I get it. Ryan Kelly's hurt. He's hurt a lot, but he's better than what we got. At least like he can teach him something until he gets hurt. You know what I'm saying? Just to see Justin out there in the field yelling at Boozman to snap the ball. Like little things like that, man. Coming up to the line, it's down 10 seconds. We're in 10 seconds, and he's still making adjustments on the line. And now he's yelling at you to hike the down ball to him. And then you hike it in simple stunts. You're just getting lost in. You're lost in the sauce on stunts.
Exactly. And if you don't snap it at least at the spot, and not to mention preparing for potentially Mike linebackers and safeties, that even packages like what Steve Spagnuolo does all the time in Kansas City, if you're not prepared for that they're going to rush in on the inside, how is Justin going to throw the ball?
Man,
I mean, we saw this in the wild card game. Yeah, he's going to get killed. Man. And then you expect Herbert to do everything, and he can't.
It's ridiculous, man. Like, even he was getting hit so much on that one throw when he threw the Ladd and he overthrew him. He had happy feet because he had been getting pounded so much. He didn't even get to set his feet on a simple throw to Ladd to get the first down. He overthrew him. Because he felt the phantom pressure from the backside.
Yeah, 100%. And that's why this is a whole building process. It's like Harbaugh at least helped to build this culture, because think about it. Since the move out of San Diego, when have we truthfully established the culture? We did it by the time that Anthony Lynn got up here, and neither would Brandon Staley. So having Jim Harbaugh was the recipe that we need to fix this culture. You saw it happen by the time he took the team to Camp Pendleton in San Diego, because that just tells you we are getting this back.
Yep.
And Spanos, I know how everybody feels about him, but this is the part where Spanos needs to sit in the chair and let them do the business.
Let them cook, bro.
Exactly, because it's so frustrating for Charger fans to go through this, because we've been through this multiple times.
Yeah, just be the purse, man. Just be the purse. Let us do the rest.
Exactly.
Just sign the checks.
Exactly,
sign here.
Jake,
sign
final
here.
thoughts?
My final thoughts on this is, and like I said to any Charger fans, no matter where you are, whether you are up in Cali or you're anywhere up in the nation, give this time to cook, guys.
Yeah.
I know it's panicky right now in this moment, but think about this. How do you think we call Joe Chef Ortiz? He's got something up and in the works. But here's another thing too, a quick thought. The Baltimore Ravens do this. Like the Baltimore Ravens, they wait for a lot of teams to cut their players, especially key ones. So keep an eye out for Mark Andrews. Keep an eye out for Evan Ingram, and even with Kyle Juszczyk. They wait for these guys to get cut, because then the value is going to be a lot sweeter. Yeah. And we only have still millions of dollars to spend.
84.
Still save it. Yeah, so if we still have enough from there at the end of this, imagine how much that we're going to spend tomorrow in day 3, because usually the day 3ers are the ones you got to be careful of. If they're silent right now, those are the teams you should be careful of. So expect Joe Ortiz to do some works and magics tomorrow with whomever that gets cut tomorrow, and then getting prepared for the draft, guys. You guys are gonna love it. But be patient.
I got my notifications turned up, baby. I got my notifications turned up. I wanted to go.
We gotta be speaking, but hey, shout out to you guys, man. Keep up the great work, man. Keeping the content rolling. I'm doing the same as well, guys.
Where you at?
Charger Syndicate. Check me out from there.
Okay.
I have also my all sports show, Snake Sports Talk Show, where I'm real about all sports as well. So I keep the love with everybody, man, and just I'm America's honesty mind. I have to be honest.
We're gonna have to have you on, man. We're gonna hey, hit the inbox, man. We're gonna have to link up. Hit the LS Boats.
Let's do it, man.
We're gonna have to collab, man, for sure.
Hell yeah, let's do it, guys. But appreciate y'all. Both up to the day.
Sir.
Let's make it happen, guys.
Yeah. That was some real talk there, bro. That was some real. It calmed me down. I ain't gonna lie. Jake calmed me down, bro.
Unbelievable.
Man,
you let people come break up and have you on.
Bro, I just pulled out the safe, dog. Now I'm gonna put the safe. I'm gonna put the safe back under the bed, bro.
Come through it now. All of a sudden, man, he done calm me down.
Because you want me to meditate, bro. You just sitting there like, it's gonna be okay.
It is gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay.
He just said the same thing.
I know, but he said it in different words, bro. His words were soothing. It soothed my soul.
I hate it here. Yo, we got a call, man. Play the call.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
I might let this message to see what they're talking about. They talking about.
It didn't even ring over here.
Man. It's cracking. What's good?
Let's not forget that we got Joe Ortiz last year. Let's think about what he did. Who didn't know about 24? They were like, who's 24? Defensive line, all these things. Let's keep this in mind. These guys took us and they gave us a winning season, took us to the playoffs. Let's cut them some slack. This is our organization that we believe in, our coaching staff, our GM that we believe in. Love what y'all doing. So big both games.
Appreciate you, brother. That's real.
Yes, sir.
That's real, bro. Like I say, man, just give me some trenches. I believe in you, Joe. I believe in you, Joe.
All of it.
I accept your apology, Joe. I accept you apologizing. I accept you apologizing to me.
Yo, Mike, what's up?
Sometimes it takes somebody to talk some sense.
Patient, my boy. Lightning Strike Podcast. How you feeling?
Feeling good. Hey, man, I just want to give a quick shout out to all the Charger fans that are freaking out right now, man. It's kind of it's kind of annoying, man. We're looking like we're like everyone's panicking, like we're not making any moves. It's I've been on Twitter all day, and it's been kind of annoying. I'm not
stay off Twitter, bro. It's crazy in Twitter world.
It's Charger getting.
Yeah, but free agency, you got to be up. Yeah, you got to be up to the minute on Twitter, though. That's where you get all your notifications, So, but I mean, I think
what happened, Mike? What happened, bro?
Mike.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Now we can hear you.
Oh yeah, I said tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're gonna make our big signings. We need to beef up the interior linemen, like you were saying earlier. There's still quite a few guards still out there. I think Will Hernandez is out there. Mekhi Becton's still out there. What's his name? The dude from Chicago. I forgot his name. Jenkins from Chicago still out there. So, I mean, there's still a lot of interior linemen we could sign. One thing that I think that might happen is I think Zion's going to end up moving to center because I don't think that we have too many good options in free agency anymore at center unless we draft dude from I think like North Iowa or something. I forgot his name. Yeah. That's like the only first round center that's coming up. But I don't know, man. I think Zion's gonna end up moving to center, and I wouldn't be opposed to that. I'd rather have him over Bozeman, to be honest.
I think Bozeman is straight up backup now.
Yeah, that we can't have another year of Bozeman, man. Herbert's gonna end up getting hurt. I mean, respect for him protecting the quarterback and all, but he's not it, man. We need somebody that can control the interior linemen and kind of call out the blitzes and all that, but he's not it. I think receiver wise, I think if we can get Keenan and Amari, I think that would be a good compliment to Ladd. I think Amari can give us that. I think Amari can give us that deep threat, and I think Keenan, Keenan's Keenan. Josh Palmer's gone, so we need that other receiver to give Ladd the space in the middle.
I think for me the main priority, like we
then if we can sign Evan Ingram, man, dude, we're set. I think a lot of fans are freaking out right now, but I have confidence in Ortiz, man. I think that he's gonna make the moves and it's gonna make sense. Last off season we were doing the same thing, kind of questioning what was going on. And hey, man, 11 win season.
We always gonna freak out. Fans always gonna freak out, right? We always gonna freak out. Some gonna be extreme with the freak out. Some gonna be like the freak out's like, some gonna be worried and stressed. It's just
we still got all that cap space, man.
All I know is everybody better show up at the games and show up to Electric Avenue. Everybody. That's all I'm saying. All this freaking out, I want everybody to show up to the games and show up to Electric Avenue and party.
Hey, man, I'll see you guys there. I've been having season tickets since they moved to LA, so.
Let's go, bro. What section you in?
224.
Oh, shoot, I'm in 250. Yeah.
Yeah, man. You're in Electric Avenue?
For tailgating. You got to come through this, bro. You got to get over there, get to the game early, bro. It go down in the
I'm at
it's in the pink line. Oh, pull up there. Right next door, bro. It's all love.
Old school.
Oh, it's all love, bro. We're going to pull up on y'all. We're going to pull up on
for sure. Same thing, man.
Thunder Alley and Electric Avenue be going down, bro.
Yeah. We always walk through there, man. I didn't know you guys were there, man. I got to come see y'all.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Hell yeah. All right, man. Hey, thanks for having me, yo.
Thank you for pulling up.
Yep.
Boat guy.
Yep, pulled up.
Bro, I can't wait till we gonna get this. We gonna get this fantasy league popping, bro. We gonna soon as they open it up. Soon as they open it up, we gonna we getting.
What's good, bro? You on lunch?
Carlos on lunch. Hello.
Yo.
Hello.
What up, Carlos?
What up, man?
You on lunch?
Yeah, man. I'm on lunch, man. You guys had to run out. What's going on, man? I just started watching you guys. Like a few days ago.
Appreciate you, man.
Like what you doing, man? Like what you're doing, spreading the bolt wisdom. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Just a little background on me. Everybody come out with their background stuff. I got to throw mine out there. Born and raised San Diego.
Okay.
Yep.
That should explain it all right there. Die hard, ball cub. I've seen it all. But I don't know, man. Everybody's freaking out, but I feel like these moves are gonna be made. And we're gonna be all right. Don't worry about it,
man. I know it is. I think so too, man. I just seen my top offensive lineman that I had. Somebody was like, "Yeah, that's your list." You're right. It is my list. But I'm like, dang, my list was pretty good, bro. And
it's me. It was. I mean, I was the one I didn't want. T. Higgins. I mean, I don't know if he was on your list, but
yeah, he was.
I mean, to me, I feel like he was injured a lot. I don't know. That's just me. I play a lot of fantasy football.
Looking at what we got, I mean, broken T. Higgins will still outperform the one receiver.
Quentin Johnson?
Yeah.
Oh,
we never get a Quentin Johnson interview. We never get one.
Yeah, I mean, he had his ups and downs. He had a lot of downs, but he did all right. Man.
I will say that the ball in his hand, he's phenomenal. He's just keeping it. It's just getting the ball in his hands. That's it.
It's just I've never seen a receiver only try to catch with his body, man. And have no hand. That is unbelievable.
He's been showing videos on X of him catching with his hands. He's out there working, bro.
that must have been AI because I don't think it's.
That's some Ben Simmons summer videos.
He didn't show all the bricks.
Yeah, it's just.
But
he got a contract coming up soon, and he's due for extension next year. so he can ball out.
He's gonna be extended to the practice squad. In my thoughts. No, man. This Keenan talk too coming back is like, what? Why did this dude leave in the first place? He knew the grass wasn't gonna be greener on the other side. Come on, you're going to the Bears with a rookie quarterback. You know what I mean? Like, I know he wanted his bag, right? But look where that's about.
Do we welcome him back though? Do we welcome him back with open arms?
Of course, he's one of the best Charger wide receiver we had. So of course we go welcome him back. It's just we got Ladd. We got he's him. He's him. You know what I mean?
Ladd
I don't know. I got a Keenan jersey, so I would love to wear that again. You know what I mean? I want to let that one go to waste.
I think he comes back, man. I think he comes back. I think that's going to be one of the signings. That'll put the receiver crowd at ease. Put me at ease, I need interior alignment, bro. That's it. I'll shut my mouth. You build that.
Yep.
You build that wall
for interior alignment tomorrow, so we can just have a normal show.
Yes. So I don't crash out, bro. I'm crashing out for Herbert, bro. We got to protect Herbert, bro. We got to protect him, bro. Like, we can't let him get destroyed again, bro. I know he's like a tough dude. He'll play through injuries and stuff, but I want him back there with time in the pocket to make clean throws and just light up defenses.
Yep. Just to shut up all them doubters. Yep. That's all we got to do to shut them up is have them win that one playoff game, man. That's what I was hoping for this year. Of course, whatever happened, it happened. But that's the next year will be a win for me. If Justin could get his damn playoff win, man, that's it. Just
that monkey off his back.
Yeah, and then from there, build again. These are endless. After that, you give Justin what he needs. He's better than. Yeah, I'm not gonna throw no names out because then people are gonna get mad. Hey, how's he better? But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Of course, we're Charger fans. We're gonna ride with what we have. Not every team has a Justin Herbert.
No, man, that's hard to find in the NFL. It's like once you get a quarterback for your franchise, especially the young, well, you got to do everything you got to protect them and keep them around. All the other pieces will come easy, bro. I think that it starts there. It starts with the quarterback. The quarterback sets the tone, and then you build that O-line, and you can, if you got a good O-line, you can place a serviceable running back behind the O-line. Right? You can get by until you find that cornerstone running back in the draft. And then the receiver thing is you also can build in-house. Look at what the Bengals did. They got the receiver, Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, and look at what they're doing. They got the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, they hit home runs with those. And where they sucked is they didn't have the offensive line. So he was getting killed for a couple of years. And then they didn't have the defense. Herbert has a defense. Now he needs an O-line and a receiver piece.
Yep, that's all he needs. He just needs some weapons, and he's going to show everybody what's.
Any final thoughts, Carlos?
No, that's about it, man. Thank you for inviting me on. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Keep tapping in with us, my boy.
I got to ask the chat. What would you have wanted? The wide receivers, the big name wide receivers, DK, Devontae Adams, or the big offensive lineman? Which one? You can only choose one. Either wide receiver or interior line. Which one you would have wanted to address? Lineman. Joe? I'm with Joe.
O-line.
Yeah. Protect Herbert at all costs, bro.
On the gang.
Draft. Somebody say draft. Somebody say tight end. Adolf Hitler said today. He said draft 3, get rid of the 3 bombs. O-line for our 3 bombs. Lineman protect Herbert at all costs. Joe, you right. Receivers don't mean nothing without protection. Jay, 100%. I like Golden, bro. Golden's fast. He got speed. He got hands. What round do we get him? Agu say he's trying to get on. Agu Nismo.
I got like 2 in front of him.
Okay. What's up, Tony?
We got you, my boy.
What we got, Tony?
What's up,
Tony? What's happening?
Thank you for being
patient. How y'all?
Man, we doing Gucci, bro. Appreciate you for tapping in,
Thanks
bro.
for having me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, I feel like everybody's upset, but just like last year, I feel like Ortiz got something cooking up. Harbaugh knows what he's doing. He's been in the game. The only one thing that I agree with you is that we needed to at least, get one of the top interior O-line guys. I don't know who's out there now, but I feel like you can't roll in next year with those three guys.
No.
There's just no way.
Definitely can't, bro. I say Becton is still out there. Fries got signed. Kelly got signed. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I need to go look at my list of despair. My list of tiers. That's what I had. A list of tiers.
What about you, Antonio? The question Nova just posed. Which would you have liked to have seen? Let's make a splash in.
I feel like it's got to be O-line all day. The one thing that, without O-line, without competent O-line, we're not even going to win half the games,
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, if you have somewhat competent receivers like Ladd and, QJ has his ups and downs, but he's flashed at times. If you have like baseline competent receivers, Justin Herbert's going to knock it out the park. But like we saw in the Texans loss, it's like that loss was all on the O-line. Justin was just getting harassed up and down.
Being balled.
I mean, if we had a competent O-line, there's like the sky. Like I honestly saw this going to the AFC Championship game. But I mean, if Justin can't throw, he's just like somebody said it last night. Like he's reminiscent of Andrew Luck now. Like we're just letting him down in that regard. He's just getting hurt. And last year we did the smart thing, right? We went for O-line instead of getting Malik Neighbors, which that would have been crazy if we got him, right? I can't remember the last time. I guess Guyton was the last like speed guy we had, but I mean that's besides the points now. But I mean, it looked like they were pivoting towards protecting Justin, and then all of a sudden, I guess the reason why a lot of fans are probably upset is that like you say that you're going to protect Justin, but it's like this, like you should have signed one of the top dogs this year, like right off the bat. I feel we had plenty of money. I know you got to pay, you got to pay. I'm spacing out on our left tackle, our stud, but you got to pay him eventually. Slater,
yeah.
I know we got to pay some guys upcoming, but we could have made at least one splash play. And that would have changed everything. If you you don't even have to change all three of those guys. If you change one and give competition to the other two, I guarantee you it's going to look different.
If you sign Rashawn, I mean, he's going to hit for 20-something million. You still got $60 million to play with. It's still a lot of talent still left at the O-line position. And I'm going to give him till tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna give them till tomorrow to cook up this O-line. It's some pieces still out there. Thursday? No, they start signing tomorrow.
Yeah,
they can officially. Tomorrow's Wednesday.
I feel like they're gonna be smart.
Which is like officially day one. So you wanted to just boom, 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 boom. I'm saying give it a day.
They should already have that. Your talks should already be done. You should already be like.
My boy is like 0-0-0-1. I mean,
look at that. Zelter, that's good for him. That's good for him.
Yeah.
I just hope the cold weather don't mess up his hips.
I know that boy. Hopefully, that boy ain't gonna be sitting on the bench half the year like he was with us. But
ain't our problem no more. Yeah, he did good. He did great for us, bro. He had some great years, bro. Like he balled out. He balled out, bro. He definitely was a forever Charger. He handled business,
sure.
But man, $34 million, bro. He couldn't do it.
No. What do you guys think we're gonna do at tight end and receiver?
I wouldn't mind getting Elvin Ingram, bro. I wouldn't mind getting him, because he's a hybrid receiver, man. I mean, tight end. You can set nice screens for him. He do good in those tight end screens and stuff, and he's a good matchup down in the red zone. He's smooth enough, and tall enough. To win those 50-50 balls.
I love that. Yeah, we need a receiving back. Like we can't just roll out there with Will Disley, you know, because he's not known for being a receiver. Like we need
he's
a tight end that receives.
Yeah. Stone Smart on the roster. I mean, well, he ain't on the roster now, but I mean, he's still available to re-sign.
He is still available.
And you could probably get him for cheap.
He was doing good.
You could probably get him for cheap. What I'm fearful of is that we don't re-sign Stone Smart and he goes somewhere and he lights it up like
go crazy.
Yeah, because think about it. What he did for us in the limited role that he played in those games when everybody went down and he was the tight end. This dude made key catches.
Yeah, I mean, he beat out Parham for the job, and Parham was one of my favorite players, not gonna lie, back a couple years ago. And like you said, the limited time he got, he was looking like a good, number 2 option along with Will Disley and all that. But I mean, I think they're going to be smart. I'm hoping they don't draft a tight end in the first round, dude. I know Justin Herbert looked really good with a competent tight end when we had Henry and stuff like that. But I think we got to pick up like the O-line or D-line. We got to really get big up front in the first couple rounds. But what do you guys think in terms of the draft?
I think we get the young O-line that's going to be there for the next 10 years. You address that in the draft on both sides of the ball, the trench work, because and you get a young receiver. It's so many options. That's what's so confusing with this draft. It's so many ways we could go, right? Like we got like 10 draft picks, I think. I thought it was 11, but it's 10. We got 10 options.
That's money.
That's money, bro.
And Ortiz is going to find one of these late round guys like he did with our
several late round guys.
Yeah.
Several late round guys.
Those corners are studs, dude. They're going to be there for a minute. Yeah. Both of them.
Yes, sir.
So I'm confident in Ortiz. I just wish he wasn't that frugal sometimes. But like at the same time, everybody's talking about the J.C. Jackson fiasco. Yeah. And being too aggressive that one year. But, I feel like he knows what he's doing.
King Savage. I hope I'm talking to King Savage. I hope we get Elvin Ingram. Somebody say this thing to me, Shake Shack. That's a sign.
That's what they say.
Shake Shack. I want some Shake Shack. Is Shake Shack really good? I like
Antonio, you got any final thoughts, my boy?
Nothing. I mean, we're still going to ride or die. But thanks for having me and Bolt Up. I mean, we're on our way to the Super Bowl in a couple of years, I think.
For sure.
Man.
Bolt up, my boy.
Bolt Up.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. We're gonna cook, man. He gonna cook O-line, bro. I got faith in Joe, man. Got faith in Joe. Got faith in Joe. Let's cook, Joe, man. Appreciate you for stopping in, Antonio.
Appreciate you, boys.
All right, man.
Hey, Jew, what up, bro?
What's up, man?
Chillin', how you doing, brother?
Oh, hell, I'm good, man.
Appreciate you for being so patient.
Oh yeah, you're good, man. What y'all think about the old safety pickup or corner?
Oh, Dante Jackson? I think he's good, man. He former LSU guy. What I like about him, bro, he got wheels.
Yeah,
and he can cheat a little bit in coverage because he got the speed to break on the balls. Does he still have that speed? I don't know. But I know when I watched him at LSU and I watched him play for the Panthers, that dude would just break on some balls and pause. He would break and show that speed. He got like track speed. He got world-class track speed for sure. And good instincts. So
yeah. We just need to get Ladd some help, man.
Oh, big time, bro. We need a whole interior line, bro. Like the interior, the 3 guys, we need a revamp.
Yeah, Ladd, he came from about 15 minutes from where I live.
Okay.
Yeah, Dalton, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You ever got to watch him play?
Yeah, back in high school. He did everything. Back,
punter,
everything.
kicker, running back.
Yeah, the whole family from San Diego, man. That's how I became a Charger fan.
Okay. That's respect, man. Jeremy's out there in Georgia, man. Our boy Jeremy. He out there in Georgia. But for sure, bro, 100% interior line. D-line, the trench. Just build the trenches, bro. I'm believing in Joe.
We gotta get some Cooper Quentin Johnson's hands, man.
Do you think we should bring in Cooper Kupp?
I do not. I don't think that's a good pickup. I think he's about washed, man.
What free agent receiver do you think we should get that's left?
I was hoping that we could go after T. Higgins. Right now, Devontae Adams.
Well, he's gone. He's gone.
Oh, he
went to the other LA team.
The Rams.
Oh yeah, the Rams. What we got left right now?
Keenan,
Amari Cooper,
Stephon Diggs.
If we can get Keenan back, man, I think that'd be big.
Keenan would be nice.
Bring back our original Charger.
He'll be nice.
Oh, Bosa was the last one left.
Yeah. I definitely wouldn't mind Keenan coming back right now.
How y'all think Bosa's gonna do over there at Buffalo?
I think he probably plays like 7 or 8 games this year.
I think he'd be all right.
Well, no, he's on a 1-year deal, so he's probably gonna pay a lot. I think he probably finishes with maybe 5 or 6 sacks this year.
Yeah, if he can stay healthy. I mean, hell, I was a big Bosa fan.
You say Diggs is gone. Who got Diggs?
Oh, Diggs is?
Yeah, let me see. I wonder if Cardi B got him.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Your neck breathes too shave.
Well, where is Aaron Rodgers going? What team is he going to destroy?
Oh, Aaron Rodgers? I don't know why anybody would pick that guy up, man. I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
Stephon's still a free agent right now. Nobody signed him. Just a lot goes with that, man.
If we can pick up a big receiver, I think we can get pretty deep in the playoffs this year. Get some O linemen in the draft.
I think we could see these runs over. I think we could hear me out, y'all, before y'all come at me trying to kill me. If we get the O line, I think we can hold steady with the receivers that we have. Now, do I want to go out on the field with them? No. Not with QJ in there. But if we get an O line, they give them time, bro. You got to get open at some point.
Yeah, Herbert, he's got to get that monkey off his back, man.
Got to.
He's got to, man. I got a lot of crap from people at work.
Man, they rolled me to They rolled. Pause. Yeah, they went in on me over Herbert, bro. They could not wait. I had friends that could not wait till it fell apart in the playoffs, and they blew my phone up.
No, I talked too much.
Yeah, I talked too much, bro. I was too cocky.
I mean, I don't agree with all the hate Herbert's been getting, though. I mean, you got to look at those picks. 2 or 3 of those picks, that's not on Herbert.
Same.
Not at all.
Appreciate you. Situation.
Appreciate you coming up, man. Appreciate you stopping by, chopping it up with us, man. Thank you for everything, bro.
Oh yeah, appreciate it, man. Hey, boat gang.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, boat gang or don't bang.
Y'all be careful, man.
You too. What up, Plier?
What's happening?
Chilling, got the smoke.
Boy.
Going on my 18th year, man. It's a lot of pain.
It's better now, bro. We in chemotherapy right now.
Yeah, no, we're good. I think we're gonna be doing nothing but trending upward every season under Harbaugh. So, and with Herbert, we're looking really good. But I agree with you had 2 guys before. We do need to reinforce that offensive line. I was a little surprised with the re-signing of Bozeman, but I haven't really, to be honest with you, I haven't dove deep in the stats of how Bozeman really played. But that interior line does need to be reinforced because, if you notice, we were very stubborn with our running game, but we're really we're just running into a wall, and then we finally break one, through that stubbornness.
Yeah.
And we really need that offensive line can really open up the running game a lot more and give, as we saw in the Houston game, give Herbert a little more protection.
And open up those run lanes, man, so that the run game is an actual threat. Because if you get that run game going and it's an actual threat, and you're getting these guys getting 4 to 5 yards of carry, now a threat. So when Herbert pulls out that play action, he could do a clean bootleg run into the house, or he can just chunk it down the field.
That's it. It's really as simple as that. I just don't think the O-line's right. It's just not there yet.
Nobody was so scared of the O-line. Nobody, except for the right tackle and left tackle. Other than that, we was getting disrespected up the middle. They didn't even get no pressure from the ends. All came from the middle.
It was all middle. It really was. I mean, I watched tape of Alt, and man, for a rookie, that guy treated some dudes like Max Crosby like a rag doll. I watched him push that boy a good 15 yards back, literally. Sometimes it was incredible.
Man, I love watching him just with one hand hold off a defender.
Manslater.
Bro, yeah, it was solid.
Bro, like two future, I'm calling it future Hall of Famers between those two, bro. Those
Absolutely.
two, like, you can't find a better duo.
I don't even know how Alt didn't even like make a Pro Bowl selection.
Just haters.
Right? It was like, dude, it was. I mean, I watched multiple tapes of him, and I'm not even exaggerating. I forgot which guy it was. It was Max Crosby. I saw him in one tape, and then I forgot if it was a Bengals game, but there was one guy, he just kept pushing him back, and I'm like, dude, it was like from the Adam Sandler movie. I think he just kept pushing this guy to the end zone practically.
Manhandling
him straight up. But I'm interested I'm dying to see, and I think the free agent signings, because obviously we're not done yet, will determine how we pick in the draft. And I know a lot of people think we might go tight end in the draft, but the fact that we're seeing a lot of things pop up as of recent with them interested in possibly Mark Andrews or Goddard, or even I just saw recently what's his name, Ingram from Jacksonville, that if they lock up a tight end in free agency, then I think they'll either go with a wide receiver or and it's tough too because the running back, there's so much depth at running back in this draft. Like they could totally just skip on Hampton and land, say, Scatabo or something like that in the third or deeper round. So I'm really curious which way they will go. Or for all I know, they could go edge defense. I don't know. I'm really curious. But obviously we need a wide receiver really bad. You guys asked earlier about Cooper Kupp. I think any play out there, granted, they still have a little gas in the tank. It all comes down to money. If you can get him for the right price, I'll take Kupp all day long because I personally think we need a larger presence on the perimeter. I know a lot of people are cool with Keenan Allen coming back. I wouldn't have a problem with that. However, Ladd is more of our slot receiver guy now. I think we need somebody that replaces what we had in that 50-50 jump ball that we had in Mike Williams kind of thing. Now, I know Q is supposed to be that guy, and while he had an improved year, he's just not that guy still. I mean, he did make one phenomenal play at the Raiders game, the last game of the season. I was actually there, and I was like, okay, that's the kind of plays you should be making.
Yeah, the hell of a game.
One-handed catch.
Yeah, that one-handed catch was actually right in front of me on the 25, I think it was. But, the unfortunate part about Q is just, he had an improved season, but definitely not worth that number one pick. That's for sure. I would take Kupp. I'd take Cooper, but once again at the right price.
For sure.
And then did I hear earlier? Did somebody say, and I didn't catch it? Did Fehiko sign somewhere or with us? Or did I mishear that?
I didn't see it. I didn't get no alert.
Because Coulter, I do agree with you too. I think we've got good depth at wide receiver still. I like Jalen Reagor. I thought Fehiko was a good player. It's too bad he got hurt. And I love Stone Smart. Absolutely love that dude. So we've got weapons out there. And I said earlier too in the chat, I know he doesn't have size, but give Darius Davis more routes to run. Put him out there.
We need a package.
He's got speed.
We definitely need him more in the playbook.
Absolutely. I mean, these trick plays they do in the back where they sweep him. They sniff that out in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
This is not going to work. But the times we did put him out to run routes, the dude got, I think, back-to-back games touchdowns for us. He's one of our fastest players on the team, actually.
Yeah. Who do you got us picking at 22?
With them signing Najee Harris, because I was thinking they might go for Hampton, but I don't know. It's really hard to tell. Like I said, I kind of sit back and go, well, what are you, once again, what are these guys doing in free agency? And, what positions they target in free agency, I think will determine what they're aiming for in the draft. But you never know. They might try to build offensive line more. You don't know. I'm kind of, I'd see him snag a receiver, but it's hard to tell. I'm not really worried about our defense that much, though. I think that what oh my God, I'm brain farting. Who's our defensive coordinator from Michigan?
Jesse Minter.
Yeah, there you go, Minter. Yeah, Minter. What he dialed up this season was phenomenal. I mean,
it's probably our last year with him too, bro.
Yeah, it was like night and day from Brandon Staley because Brandon Staley just had this overly complex type of defense that I don't think allowed the players to really
analytics.
Yeah, exactly. And it was just I don't think the players were able to play on an instinctive sort of way.
Yeah.
You know, they're just overthinking things too much, and it just wasn't a good game plan. We're just getting lit up, and then Minter comes in and says, "Okay, I'm going to take the same group of guys roundabout and turn them into like almost a number one defense, best scoring defense in the league." So, and I'm glad we're getting Mac, back on a 1 year, which tells me he's going to play this last year and probably retire.
I hope he go hard. Hope you make
And
one for the books.
I think Thule will do fine on the other side. You know, I mean, he had 8.5 sacks. He had more than Bosa did. Bosa had only 5 sacks. So Thule's been a great addition to the team the past 2 seasons.
Any final thoughts?
No, man, I just want to give you guys a shout out. I'm looking forward to another season. Unfortunately, we're starting that first game in Brazil. I'm not too stoked on that. No, I'm not actually. To be honest with you, I'm not a fan of the international games, to be quite honest. I think it's hard enough for teams to fly from East Coast to West Coast, let alone across the pond, you know? Mm-hmm. But it is what it is. I'll probably be home waking up crack ass to watch it. And then I imagine probably go week 2, I'm guessing, will be our home opener. So looking forward to it, but I appreciate you guys having me up, and let's bolt up.
Yes, sir. Bolt up.
Right on, peace.
We should have traded J.K. Scott for a punter.
For some Reese's.
What was his average last year? Let me look up his average. Who else we got in the cut?
I don't care about the analytics on him. I care about the eye test. Game on the line. Game in the balance. Shank. I don't give a damn about none of that analytics with him. He might have been averaging yard on top of yard on yard.
You know when people go push the analytics on something, they go straight to the analytics, you know that person wasn't that good. They got to use analytics to justify.
Unbelievable.
Let's see what he was the 22nd ranked punter last year.
Second. He the ops.
He averaged 46 yards a kick.
All these little people. I'm trying to put them in here. All right.
I get ready to go to the gym.
Last one. Yep.
JK, he's 6'5". Damn, he tall. Big gopher. He's 6'5".
Analytics. Cap.
Pull them all up here, bro. Let him go.
I did. This is the last 2.
They ain't saying nothing.
Don't look like Cricket Wireless ain't working.
Is it me? It ain't me, cause I ain't doing nothing.
No, it's them. Should we resign J.K. Dobbins? I think so.
I want to see.
Carlos, they don't know about that cricket.
I want to see Kamani Vidal and Haskins get more touches, bro.
Get more burn, bro.
Mm-hmm. I'd love to see that. What's my workout tonight? Oh, chest. Hey, what y'all working? If y'all going to the gym, what y'all working on? I'm hitting chest and what? Let's see. Chest and abs today. Need some abs. I might go get some abs etched. Who got you thinking they trading Herbert? Man, block all of them, bro. Like everybody. Trade Herbert.
Who do you think we are? The Mavericks?
Yeah. You know how quick SoFi would get burnt to the ground, even though we leasing the stadium? Man, that is preposterous. Trade him for what? Who in the league do you trade him for? I wouldn't even trade him for Joe Burrow. Would you trade him for Pat Mahomes?
Jay Herbo?
Yeah.
Nah, man. Jay Herbo.
Thank you.
To the grave. Carlos, I'm gonna piss you off real quick, but I guess that's it, man.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, bro. If you want to hear this, if you want to play it back, we got the long form content on YouTube under LS Boats 15 on YouTube. And we also have long form content on the podcast. And anywhere you get your podcast, you can type in LS Boats 15 and you will get the long form content to replay of this show for sure.
www.lsboats15.com.
Oh, JD said they saying Harbaugh wants JJ and picks from the Vikings. Bro, you stop it. Stop it. JJ McCarthy is not nowhere even near the caliber of player Herbert is. Like, not even in any. What does JJ McCarthy do? What has he done? He got carried to a national championship. Man, that boy ain't. Boy.
Uh-oh.
Man, I'll go slap every Viking fan for even. Harbaugh ain't a freaking. What's that? He ain't a homer for Michigan like that, bro. Like he not no diehard. Oh, let me trade Justin Herbert, a franchise quarterback, for a young guy because we went to Michigan together and he wanted me a national championship in college. Bro, he can't even take hits in the NFL. He was broke on his first play in preseason. Get out of here, bro. Bro, why he trying to
see what's good?
Yeah, it's time to go.
Yeah.
They trying to make me crash out, bro. They like seeing me crash. They like seeing me crash out, bro. I'm not gonna do it, dog.
Oh man.
On that note, man,
Catch
be
y'all
gone, bro.
tomorrow.
Appreciate y'all. I need to go drink my green tea.
Man.